So you went out of your way to get her a gift. And instead of her to appreciate the gesture, she's complaining that the gift is not expensive, that it's so cheap. Who does that? Who does it? I mean, that's a sign that she's a gold digger, that she's only after what you have and what you give to her. She's a gold digger, huh? She's a gold digger. Yes, she's a gold digger. Hi, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, you are so welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome, welcome. You know how we do it right here on the channel. We talk about all the interesting stuff. And today is no exception. We are going to be talking about signs to identify a gold digger. For the record, I don't have any problems with gold diggers, okay? It's none of my business if being a gold digger is your day job, is your ticket to fame or whatever. That is your business, alright? Who am I to judge? But I feel like people should be well informed of anything that they are involved in. So this video is for that brother out there who is looking for signs to know whether or not his woman is a gold digger. And I can assure you that by the end of this video, you will have all the information that you need. You can tell whether or not she's a gold digger. My name is Chris, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, this is a very good time to do so. Please don't forget to turn on the notification so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. If you're ready for the show, I am ready. So let's dive into it. The first sign that she's a gold digger is that she's overly curious about your financial status. She always wants to know how much you have, either in your bank account or in your pocket. Listen, that girl doesn't love you, okay? She feels nothing true or genuine for you. She's only after what she can get. So she needs to know whether or not a brother has the money, and if he doesn't have it, she will take a walk. Okay, so if she's always curious to know how much you have, how your business is faring, don't be deceived to think that she cares. That's why she's asking. No, she's asking for her own interest. Okay, she wants to know whether or not her future with you is secured. And if there's no money, why is she staying around? Remember, she's after the money. So if the money is not there, you are what we call a very bad market, okay? You are of no use to her. So if she's always asking you about money, how much you have, how your businesses are going, how work is going, whether you've gotten a raise or not, that's a clue that this girl is only interested in the amount of money that is coming into your account or your pocket. Don't mistake that for love. Don't mistake that for care, all right? Because she doesn't care about you. If the money stops coming, you won't find her there. She'll move on to the next brother who has all the money in the world. The second sign that she's a gold digger is that she's obsessed with social status. She's all about keeping up with the Joneses, okay? She wants people to believe that she's all that she belongs to the high class. She doesn't want to associate with the lower class, okay? Because to her, those people have nothing to offer, all right? So if she's always asking you about your rich friends, your famous friends, she always wants you guys to hang out with the people that have clout. That's a big sign that she is gold digging, okay? A gold digger believes that everybody at the top is her ticket to the kind of life that she desires, and she always wants to associate with them. All right, if she's so particular, every other minute she's talking about the high society stuff and how she can be a part of it. She always wants to be at the latest happening parties in town, the latest places. She wants to roll with the high and mighty. That's a huge sign that she is a gold digger, okay? She's not comfortable with herself or her journey or where she is at the moment. She's always about, stepping up, stepping up, stepping up. And no, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with being ambitious. There's nothing wrong with striving, to grow and become a better person. But you see, for a gold digger, that is all she thinks about: stepping up, climbing the ladder. And she's doing that just for her own selfish interest, okay? She doesn't really care about the people that she's even using to climb up. When she climbs up and she sees that you're no longer useful to her, guess what? She drops you like you're hot, and then she moves on to the next person. Gold diggers are first class social climbers. If your social status is not up there, if it's nothing to write home about, I tell you what, she is just using you, digging as much good as she can get, and the moment she sees someone better, she's going to move on. All right? If she's not all that, and she is always trying to be all that, claiming to be all that as far as being sociable is concerned, as far as having a social status is concerned, I tell you what, that's a sign, a very big one, that that girl is a gold digger. The third sign that she's a gold digger is that she's always asking you for money. There's nothing wrong with a woman asking her man for money, okay? If you guys are together and you love her and you care about her, I think naturally you would even want to give her stuff even without her asking. But if all she does is ask you for money every now and then, that's a huge red flag, okay? You guys are not even married to begin with. So you are not responsible for her legally. Okay? She has parents, she has a family, and if she can't afford the things that she needs, her family should be her first point of call. If you give her money and instead of her being appreciative of what you've given to her, she complains that it's not enough, that you're not doing enough for her, that's a huge sign, because any girl in her right senses would be appreciative. Even if you gave her so little, she would understand that that little that you gave to her could go a long way, and that you had to give that to her from a place of love. Okay, but if she's never satisfied and she's always asking for more and berating you for not doing enough, I tell you what, she's a gold digger, all right? She's only after the money and other things that she can get from you. She doesn't love you. Wake up from that dream, okay? It's all a facade. If after knowing that she's a gold digger, you still want to continue with the relationship or situationship or whatever you call it, it's fine. But at least now you know what she's up to, okay? And whatever you're doing, you know that you're not being deceived and that you're doing it because you want to. So, my brother, if she's always asking you for money, 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 all she talks about is money, all she cares about is money, that's a very big sign that she is a gold digger. We're still talking about signs to know that she's a gold digger, and the fourth sign is that she wants to be friends with only the rich and famous. A gold digger feels that she's all that. She feels that people who are not up to her in terms of class or status are beneath her, all right? She only wants to associate with the rich and famous because she feels that those are the kind of people that can give her the kind of life that she aspires to have. So if you're not famous, you're not rich, why would she associate with you? You have nothing to offer her. Absolutely nothing as far as she's concerned. But when you're up there, she sees you as a very good catch. She would go the extra mile just to be friends with you. You know why? She knows that by just associating with you, your class or status is going to rub off on her positively, and she'll begin to roll with the people in your circle, and it's only a matter of time before she becomes as big or as rich or as famous as you. So you need to pay close attention to her. How does she relate with other people? How does she pick her friends? Look at her friends. Are they people who are just way above her? Are they? And fine, there's nothing wrong with trying to be friends with people who are bigger than you. in any way, but if that is her modus operandi, if she looks down on other people that are not up to her socially and financially and otherwise, that's a red flag because all fingers are not equal. As much as you're friends with people who are higher than you, there's nothing wrong with being friends with people who are lower than you. That's a balance. If everybody wanted to be friends with only the people that are bigger than them, trust me, a lot of people would have no friends, okay? So if all her friends are people that are way above her rich and famous, and she's so eager to associate and befriend rich and famous people, you need to be very careful about her. Trust me, it's a very, very clear sign that she is a gold digger. The fifth sign that she's a gold digger is that she only appreciates the most expensive gifts. So you went out of your way to get her a gift, and instead of her to appreciate the gesture, she's complaining that the gift is not expensive, that it's so cheap. Who does that? Who does it? I mean, that's a sign that she's a gold digger, that she's only after what you have and what you give to her and what she can get from you, okay? Gold diggers only have eyes for the finer things in life, okay? If it's not all that, if it's not the most expensive, she will not like it. You know why? She wants to show off to her friends. She wants to show off on social media. She wants people to think that she's all that. She wants people to see her in a certain way. But that's crappy, okay? It is. You need a woman who would love you and appreciate the little things that you give to her, okay? If this woman is unappreciative and talks down on you whenever you get her stuff because according to her they're not so good, they're not so expensive, what does that tell you? She isn't genuinely interested in you. She's only after what she can get. And if you're not giving her the expensive things that she wants, then you're not meeting up to her standards. And because she's so not sensible, she's going to let you know. Okay, she's going to let you know that, you know what, you are not living up to your expectations. The next time you get her something decent and she complains about how it's so cheap and how it's not up to her standards, you should know that that girl is gold digging, okay? She wants to get all she can get from you. And until she does that, she's not going to stop. Okay? The sixth sign that she's a gold digger is that she never pays for anything. Gold diggers are so used to taking and being spent on that they never ever want to pay for anything. It's not that she doesn't have any money on her. Of course she has some money, she's not a child. But she feels that she isn't meant to spend money on you. She feels that it should be the other way around. You should be the one spending on her. And she wants you to keep spending and spending and spending until you are totally burnt out. So it's up to you to put an end to that, because if you don't, you're going to keep spending until you have nothing left. Gold diggers are so used to taking and taking, they don't understand what it means to give. They are very selfish people. She feels that if she gives to you, the little that she has is going to get finished. And she doesn't want that to happen, so she wants to keep taking from you to fill up her cup. Even when the cup is overflowing, she doesn't mind. She would rather have it overflow than give to reduce it. So my brother, if you've noticed that this girl never spends anything on you, never spends any money on you, that's a red flag. It's not like you want her to spend money on you. It's not like you're waiting on her to do anything like that. But come on. You guys probably spent a lot of time together. So there have been several opportunities where she could have, done something for you. Probably spent a dime on you. And I'm sure you would appreciate it. But she always shies away from that because it is not in her books. All she understands is to take and take and take. She would never spend anything on you. She would rather lose an eye than spend money on you. So if she doesn't ever make a move to pay for anything when you guys are together, or even to just get you something, even the smallest of presents, if she doesn't do that ever, there's no doubt, okay, I am so sure about this, she is a gold digger and she's only interested in the things that she can get from you. Gold diggers think that they're very smart. They just want to rip you off and enrich themselves. Well, you are going to let them know that you are the smarter one, that they aren't so smart after all, because you're going to call their BS, okay? If you've noticed that she's a gold digger and that she doesn't genuinely love you or care about you, you need to do something about it, because if you don't, she could get very desperate just to achieve her aim, okay? What she's getting from you might not even be enough for her. She might want to get more, and she could do anything stupid or even dangerous to you just to get what she wants. All right, if you're going to be with a gold digger, you know what they say about dining with the devil. You have to use a very long spoon. You have to be very, very careful so that you don't become a victim of their antics. I recently made a video titled "What Your Body Count Says About You." You can find the video right here. Trust me when I say that it's a must watch. You don't want to miss it. All right, take a look around my channel. I can assure you that you will find lots of interesting videos. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. It was nice talking to you in this one. See you in my next video.